Hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to work our way through Nearpod and a little bit more. So you're going to go into Google Chrome. You're going to select your child's profile that you set up for them. In that profile it has all their accounts saved. Then when they are inside their Google Teams, when they're inside their Microsoft Teams call, we'll provide hyperlinks for them to take them to different websites. They will not need to log in because you will have saved it. They click here and their name pops up and they're ready to get started. Is this them? Yes, this is them. Now I can track their work and see how they're doing. The first part of the lesson is usually going to be a video. Sometimes we have to be a little patient with the internet.
Apple, B.
Okay, so the first choice that comes up is apple and apple. You notice she just saying the word apple. So we're trying to emphasize in writing what they're learning. Apple, apple. Great. Next. Continue playing.
B is for ball.
Okay. So it's going to be very important. I'll just mute that. It's going to be very important to set up that Chrome profile for them. Use all of the logins and passwords that your teachers from all the subjects have provided. And during the PowerPoints and the online lessons, when we provide a link, the students can simply click on it and it will open and they will be ready to go. They'll still need to find their way back into the Microsoft Teams lesson. That's a little bit more of a challenge for some of them. But if you set up that profile, everything will go very, very easily. What she is doing with her hands is sign language. Sign language is representing words with hand gestures. And although it may not be important for your kids to learn sign language, using their hands along with their mouth and seeing words written out is very good for them. It at least gives them something to do.
No. O is for off. P is for play. Play. Q.
Okay, so play. Play apple, play stop, play toilet. Well, those are the same letters. Kids don't need to read yet. They just need to recognize these shapes match those shapes. And that's what words and letters are.
Q is for quiet.
This week we're working on with the letters A, P, T, and S. So the video is pausing on A, P, T, and S, trying to teach them to be cognizant that the words that they're seeing on the screen are the words that they should be paying attention to. Right now, little kids can't read, so they don't try to read. They just look at pictures and actions and colors and pay attention to that. Now we need to take them a little bit further and have them start to pay attention to words. So then the song will continue to go. I have locked the feature of letting students skip ahead because I want them to pay attention to all of it. I'm going to go ahead and click forward because, well, nope, I locked it for myself as well. Whoops, you have to finish letting it play.
X is for X. Y for yes. 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 Z is for zero. Zero. Now you know the sounds of all the letters. Practice with me and you'll get better. Good job.
Now, one nice little feature of Nearpod is it seems to take away all the ads that pop up on YouTube videos. If you notice, there's no ads on the bottom, nothing for them to click on or navigate out of their screen. All right, we made it to the end of the video. We go to the next activity, which is simple. It is matching. There's the instruction, matching. You have 1 minute. Okay, so apple, play, stop. Oh, that's not stop. Stop. All right, toilet. What activity is next? Another one, because I don't expect students to get it right the first time. I expect them to take a couple of tries before they learn some of these words. It doesn't take long to try their way through it. So we'll go through that 3 times. And now, hopefully the 3rd time, they'll have caught on to a lot of these words. It doesn't take too long. The next activity is a reading game. How can they do reading? Well, just like this. Stop. They hear the word stop, they click stop.
Toilet.
They hear the word toilet, they click
toilet. Play. Apple.
And if you noticed, these are the same 4 words that we stopped and paused in the video, and they're the same 4 words that we matched. They might not really learn to read these words well, but the idea this week is that they start to recognize different words have different letter shapes and they have different meanings. Play and play. Stop and stop. Toilet and toilet. All right, that app was a little bit noisy, so I didn't try to talk over it. Here they come to multiple choice questions. They can click here to hear the questions and answers read to them. But once again, you see we have 4 questions. It's the same 4 words that we paused for. What's this? Apple. What's this? Play. What's this? Toilet. And what's this? Stop. Pretty darn easy. And then that takes us to the next part. So it tells us how we did. I get feedback on how they're doing as well. It takes us to the next part, which is live worksheets. Again, if you have set up your students' usernames and passwords in the browser, that will be ready to go. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not right. Sorry, I made a student account for them. I forgot. That was my teacher account. This is the student workbook account for the children. I'm going to save it. And here we go. They're going to start here, volume 0. The orientation. We click here to make it a little bit bigger. Oh, and how about that? The same song that we just studied and the same words. They can listen to the song again. Then if they struggle to read, they can click here.
Play. Play.
All of the words read out loud. I've programmed it to do so.
Apple. Stop. Toilet. Toilet. Stop. Apple.
So they just have to learn to recognize the words and get their stuff done. Okay, now the tricky thing here is, they need to click here on finish. If they've made any mistakes, it will tell them they made a mistake and they should repeat and do it again. Now the tricky thing here is this will just take them to next, to next, to next. And there's a lot of pages here. There's no getting around that. When they finish the page that they need to do, the same video that they just did, they'll close that out. And then you can see how they did. They got a 10 out of 10 on that exercise. Now they can go to the next, and we're all done. It's as simple as that. Sometimes we'll have more exercises, but it'll be basically in that order.